Hello there. It's good to be here again for another episode of the program, The Moment of Eldorado. I am Chi Chi, and yes, welcome to the world. Welcome to the world of MOE. And today is unveiling a package that is beautiful, to bring smiles to our faces. It's a package of love. It's the Valentine's Day package. Yes, love, love, love. Valentine Day, Valentine in the air, love in the air. I mean, it's a time where people want to share gifts. It's a time where people want to renew past relationships. It's a time where you want to renew every broken relationship, and it's also a time where people want to make commitments. That's what Valentine is all about. Well, for the people of the Word of Life Bible Church, this is actually the time where they want to turn the attention of people to the one true love and the meaning of life and love, who is Jesus Christ. Well, today's edition of the program is we are going to take you on today's edition of the program. We're going to take you to something spectacular that happened on Valentine's Day, and that is a program organized by the Word of Life Bible Church, the International Gospel Center. And afterwards, of course, we don't forget to give you something special, something to spice up your week, something that will give you a direction on how you should look, on why you should give more attention to yourself, to your image, okay, to your self-image. All right, talking about the Word of Life Bible Church and the Valentine's Day show that was organized recently. It was a beautiful one, I tell you. I mean, there was Tokbe Alabi, a musician, an African gospel artist actually. She was there to thrill the audience to beautiful cultural music, especially in Yoruba language. Yoruba language is a language in Nigeria, and it was a great day. Had so much fun. And then afterwards, of course, there was Mama and Papa. There was Papa Ortsejafor, and there was Mama Helen Ortsejafor. They were there to give words of hope to everyone present on Valentine's Day at the International Gospel Center. You have to see this. Watch it.
He has given me victory. Almighty God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Oh. All the days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you gave to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh. Oh, I searched around, there's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man.
Wow, yes, the season of love it is. It is the Saint Valentine's Day. Unlike the misinterpretation given to it by the word, the church did not fail to awake our consciousness to the real essence of the season. The Word of Life Bible Church, powered by Papa and Mama Ayo Ortsejafor, in their usual manner, came out en masse to celebrate the total essence of the Valentine's Day, which is love, sharing, and laughter. On the 14th of February, right there at the church premises, the event started with an opening prayer followed by a powerful praise session by the Milk and Honey Choir, which got the crowd dancing as they await the arrival of the Lion and Lioness of Africa. After which, a talk show to enlighten the audience on building a lasting relationship was organized to spice up the event. The guests on the show include Mr. Favor Ogeneguma, Elder Wilfred, who is a member of the church marriage committee, amongst others.
You've asked a lady first, you have to look at the stage. What stage is that lady in her life? Probably you are a guy, you are in your late 30s, going to 40, and you are asking a girl of about 20 who's just entering into school. Of course, the probability that she'll tell you she's not ready is very high. So you need to ask yourself, are you ready to wait? For how long are you ready to wait? If she tells you she's not ready, is she giving you a timeline? Is she saying, oh, I don't want to get married until I'm a graduate? Then you have a timeline. Are you ready to wait for that timeline? And are you ready to bear the risk? You should also understand that that same girl can change her mind tomorrow because she's not married to you. So are you ready to bear the risk as well? So you need to ask yourself these key questions and ask yourself whether you are ready to go with it. But most importantly, did you hear from God? If you heard from God and God is saying this is the person, then go back to God and say, God, Alpha, you told me this is the person, but you know I'm not ready to wait for 3 years. So if this is the person, Lord, touch her so that she will be ready to get married. I'll give you a quick case. The person is in this church. When the husband approached her, she was not ready at all. She was just getting into school and she was like, no, this is not my plan. I want to finish everything. But I believe the guy went back to God. I didn't hear the guy's own part of the story, but all of a sudden she just found out that as you know, if she wants to pray, God will just be bringing that thing to her heart, and God kept on telling her, this is your time, get married. To her, it was something that she didn't like at all. She was like, will I get married and wait till when I've graduated before I start having my kids? And God said, this is your time, get married. And today she's not regretting it. She actually got married to the guy, and today they are happily married with their kids. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Beautiful.
The audience were given rooms to ask questions on burning issues based on the topic of discussion.
My question goes this way. When issues arise, did you and mommy sweep the issue under carpets, or you trash the issue, you talk about it, and you let it go? That's one of the questions. And following that, how much sacrifice does one have to make in this relationship called marriage? Thank you, sir.
What keeps our marriage going is that we do not carry our complaint to our parents. Praise the Lord. Thank God that my wife understands. So many times we fall off, but after a time we will come together and we will live well. Praise the Lord.
At the end of the talk show, totally relevant advice were given out to both the youth, singles and married present at the event to enhance their relationships.
We want to know what are the steps to building a lasting relationship for couples who are for intending couples and for those who are just stepping into married. What are the steps in building a lasting relationship?
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Marriage is a wonderful thing. The way you contribute toward it, you will find the result later. Now, like our people would say, now you take they know the food when go belly food you. Now belly the food they go, but now your eye. Now you go take know the food when go belly food you. The first thing to know, the day you come together as husband and wife or as friend, now your friend may not be too much demanding. The moment you put something in front, now if you get a friend today and the friend walk to you and say, I want to dress, I want this, you will be focused on dress. Open the atmosphere free. Live together and see one another, see what one likes. Then you will grow with it.
And yes, the arrival of the lion and lioness of Africa, Papa and Mama Ayo Ortsejafor. The audience stood up with a loud ovation as they cheered our parents on their grand entrance.
Because of Mama, I won't go Ekiti. Yeah, I want to go to Ekiti. Hallelujah. Mama, Papa, Monya, Hallelujah.
of the event was rendition of beautiful songs by the special guest artist Tokwe Alabi, who graced the occasion on invite. She got the audience dancing to her sonorous voice. Of course, the event will not come to an end without hearing from our father and our mother, as we had Mama step on the stage to educate the audience on the significance of Valentine, after which we had our father throw more light on the same topic.
And the reason why we can dance and dance and dance in His presence today is because we know He loves us. And if He loves us, we can know but do what? Love Him back. You know, I often say this and it bears repeating. When a man gives you a gift, the whole essence of that gift, the value that is on that gift is your appreciation. When you are able to receive and appreciate what God has done for you. The love that Jesus gives, that keeps giving, beholds on each and every one of us to receive it firstly and to appreciate it as well, using it to our benefits. And it is not only good for us to receive it, but we must also give it to somebody as well. Tell somebody, love someone by your side. Come and show love today. Tell someone, I love you. With the love of Christ. Hallelujah. Truly, no one used to tell me that we are really painting it right today. And it's all because of love. Amen.
When you talk of Valentine, people misinterpret, misunderstand, misrepresent that word. Valentine actually just means one word, love. But love in the Greek has many types. The real, true love is agape love. Now listen to me. This kind of love has no strings attached. You see, when people say, I love you, they want you to also give them something back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Every other kind of love is looking for something. It may even be a good thing, but it is looking for something. Do you understand me? But agape love does not demand anything. The Bible says, while we were yet sinners. Can you imagine? While we were yet sinners. That means He did not even wait for us to repent or repent small. So it'd be like saying, won't repent. Christ already died for us. You know, when I was an unbeliever many years ago, I remember I used to I smoke all those kind of terrible things. And I've told my story in church, so you know, but just to say again, my mother, mothers are something.
An altar call was made. Some of the audience came out to dedicate their lives to Jesus and were prayed for by our Father. In conclusion, closing prayers was made and the floor was opened again for the very gorgeous Tokwe Alabi, who thrilled the audience to high praises till Mama called. Let's take a sneak peek on some tidbits from the audience concerning the event.
Love is selfless. Love is giving. Love is loving somebody more than yourself. Giving all to make somebody happy. That's what love is all about. Thank you.
Valentine is not just taking a girl out, taking a boy out, going to drink, going to clubs, or doing all kind of immoral things. What is happening here today is showing us that Valentine is real, and that is true love. That there is agape love in Valentine. And I encourage you, Valentine Day should not be celebrated in clubhouses, should not be celebrated in immoral ways, but should be celebrated to glorify the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Because God is love, and the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So we should look at it from the angle of God and see that Valentine love is a pure one, not immoral love. God bless you.
From what I understand and what I know about Valentine, Valentine is all about love. And Baba and Mama has gathered us here, not just the members of the Bible Church, as many who can come and take of love, of God, agape love, real love. We pay Christ nothing that will give our life to Jesus, and we pay Baba and Mama nothing just to attend and enjoy yourself of God and remain in Christ. The essence is to renew love between husband and wife, renew love between relationships, and of course our love between us and God must be renewed. That is the essence of this Valentine being organized by Papa and Mama today.
Same. It's all about Jesus. It's all around Jesus, because at the end of the day, we know that the love of Christ keeps giving and it never stops. But also to correct the notion about what Valentine is all about. It's not about getting drunk and misbehaving. It's not about carrying someone else's wife and ending up in a bad way. It's not about girls losing their virginity in the name of love. But we know that the love that Jesus gives is a love that brings transformation, is a love that brings fulfillment, is a love that brings healing, is a love that brings all manners of blessings. So what we've done actually is to brand the real love that is in Christ Jesus, giving it to all men, you know, as many that have come to receive him.
Welcome back. That was a lovely time in God's presence, you know, on Valentine's Day at the International Gospel Center of the Word of Life Bible Church. Wow, so refreshing. Love in the air, love in the words, love everywhere, and love in the faces of people. Yes, and I believe you got to see something that inspires you for a new beginning. And of course, it's the moment of Eldorado and the African Broadcasting Network, and I'm Chichi, your host. I'm still right here. We're moving on to the fashion segment, my favorite segment. And today you're going to learn something new. Well, depends if you don't know it already, but of course you're going to add a little to your store of knowledge, and it's going to be very, very, very helpful. Okay, just see what we have for you.
Belts have been seen as a male clothing since the Bronze Age, although both males and females have used them randomly, depending on the fashion in vogue at the moment. In the Western world, belts are known to be very common for men, with the exception of the early Middle Ages. In the latter half of the 19th century and until the First World War, the belt was a decorative as well as utilitarian part of military uniform, particularly amongst officers. These tightly clinched belts serve to draw in the waist and give the wearer a trim physique, emphasizing wide shoulders and a pouting chest. Often, the belt served only to emphasize the waist made small by a corset worn under the uniform, a practice which was common especially during the Crimean Wars and was often noted by soldiers from the Western Front. In modern times, men started wearing belts in the 1920s as trousers waist fell to a lower line. Before the 1920s, belts served mostly as a decorative purpose and were associated with the military. However, prior to that time, those trousers did not even have belt loops. Today, it is almost necessary for men to wear a belt with their trousers, except for the fashionable beltless trousers. In some countries, especially the United States, a father's belt can be associated with corporal punishment, as belts are constructed out of materials like leather that are both strong and light. A belt can be easily wielded to produce intense pain by using it as a whip to strike the buttocks of a misbehaving child. Moreover, belts are convenient disciplinary tools as they are generally immediately available for use. The belt can symbolize fatherly authority and paternal responsibility for one's children's behavior and moral development. We have different types of belts for different purposes. A studded belt is typically made of leather of similar materials and is decorated with metal stud. Studded belts are often a part of punk scene, skater, goth, and metal fashion, but are more common for teenage girls, usually worn with jean and high heels or knee-high heeled leather boots tucked into jean. Instead of wearing a conventional belt, skateboarders often wear shoelaces in belt loops to hold their trousers up. This is done mostly for fashion, but it is also useful because belt buckles often dig into a skater's stomach when skating. Since shoelaces do not require belt buckles, the digging is avoided. They are also used in judo, karate, and other martial arts, where different color may indicate rank or skill. A breast belt is a belt worn by women who holds their breast up, making them appear larger or more prominent underneath clothing. It is worn generally above or on the stomach but just beneath the breast. The leg belt is another fashionable article of clothing, which, as the name suggests, it is one worn upon the leg. The badrick is a variant that is worn over a shoulder and a chest. It was typically used to carry a weapon or another implement. There is also the tummy belt for ladies, mostly worn on a free gown or free top to give it that feminine fit. Belt varies in colors, which often goes with shoes or tops for both ladies and gentlemen. It is very awkward to put on a black shoe on a brown belt, as you will be sending a wrong fashion statement. Same goes for other colors.
Wow, 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 wow. You know, when it's time like this, when it's time to, almost time to say goodbye to you, I'm like, I wish it would continue. I wish it would never end. And so that's how I'm feeling right now on this program, the moment of Eldorado. But like everything that has a beginning, it has an end. Oh, yes. And so I'll be signing out shortly. I mean, these are my parting words, more or less. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed today's bit. I hope you enjoyed today's package on Valentine. Okay, I hope every day will be your Valentine. Every day will be a day of love, that you will just share love to people. Okay, you don't have to wait on St. Valentine's Day, okay, for you to share love. I'm sure you can get this from this program today. Well, thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for being part of today's show. Always follow me on Twitter. Follow us actually on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I also want to thank everyone that made the show a success. I want to thank the camera crew and the technical crew actually, and I just hope we'll continue to excel and shine just like we are doing right now. Well, that's not part of the script. All right, I'm Chi Chi. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be back, so always keep a date with us. Bye for now.